Hey, how's it going? It's Craig. I'm out in the garage, and today I'm going to take our first look at the Neo Geo CD. See if we can get any life out of this bad boy. Let's take a look. Okay, so I picked up this Neo Geo CD in a recent 4 consoles from Japan video, which I'll put in the cards now. I've never used one of these before, never run one of these. Absolutely love the system, but never had the pleasure of having one in my collection. So this is sent to me as faulty. So the 4 systems I bought were the Neo Geo CD, a Nintendo Famicom, a Game Boy Color, and a Wonder Swan, all sent to me as faulty items. So hopefully we can get this one up and running. I didn't have any cables with it, so I couldn't even test it at all. It's got a really random power supply on there, which is this port here. Yeah, this port here. So it's got a 3-pin kind of jack in there, which is not similar to anything else I've seen before. So I bought a power supply. So I bought this one on eBay. It was coming from Spain. It's a third-party power supply with, I'll show you quickly what's in there. So you've got multiple connections, I think. European, I think it is. There's the UK plug, so we're going to keep that on the side. There's a US. Or was that European? I haven't got a clue. And that's the one that came on it as well. So I'm going to pop that one off, put the UK one on. We're going to power up this system for the first time, see if we get any life out of it at all. If we don't, then we're going to take it apart and see what's inside, see if there's any blown fuses or anything else that we can replace and get some power out of it. If we can get power out of it, then I'm willing to buy a control pad and a game just to see if we can get it up and running totally. But until that point, I'm going to literally just play around with the system, see if I can get it working first of all, because I don't want to invest in the control pads and the games unless I can get it up and running. So as I said, this is a new power supply. This is a third-party power supply. There's a guy that contacted me. Thank you so much, Brian, for contacting me. Beep73 is his channel. I'll put a link in the description down below. He saw my previous pickup video, contacted me and said he's got a spare Neo Geo power supply for one of these. He used to have one of these systems, sold it on, but had a spare power supply, and it's the official SNK one. So I paid him for the postage on that, and he's sending it across to me free of charge, so can't fault him on that. That one will be a 110 power supply. This one's a 240 or 220. So I won't need a step down for this one, but I will for the SNK one when it arrives. But it'd be great to have the original power supply with this system if we can get it all up and running. So you've got the options of a third party, which may be a little bit more reliable, because I've heard those original SNK ones die after a while. But also to have the SNK as an original piece of hardware to go with it. So thank you so much for sending that across to me. It hasn't arrived yet, but as soon as it arrives, I'm going to hopefully get a step down converter and give it a blast on this system as well. So cheers for that, thank you for that. Okay, so let's get stuck in. I'm going to set the camera up so you can see a top-down view of the system, what we're doing, and yeah, let's see if we can get any power. Cool, catch you in a sec. Okay, so let's plug this in for the first time. So here's my third-party power supply. I don't really know what to expect on this, so I don't know whether it's going to work first time, and I'm guessing not. I'm guessing there's an issue with it. Otherwise it wouldn't have come in this bundle so cheap. So we're going to plug this in. So I plug the power supply into the connector with the UK plug on it. We've got our 3-pin connector there as well, and then I'm literally just going to plug that straight into the back. I don't know whether that power. So the power button's off. Let's plug that straight into the back. Okay, so that's in. I don't know what to expect when I press this power button now. So we could have pops, bangs, smoke. We could have anything coming on this, or we could have it an LED. I'm guessing that's the LED on this system. I don't know what to expect. I've never run one of these before, so let's power it on and see where we get to. Zilch. Okay, so there's no power, no... Okay, so as expected, there's no output of this at all. So that power supply is in. Let's try it, make sure it's not a loose connection or anything. No, that's a nice solid connection. So as long as that power supply works, this means the system's dead, which I expected. I might try and find out what the pinout is on that power supply and test what the voltages are. But I'm pretty confident that power supply is going to be working because it's brand new. Okay, so that means the system is faulty. So the next thing we need to do is flip it over and start taking it apart and see if we can see if there's anything obvious on the inside which is wrong and causing us an issue. Cool. At least we've got one step forward to knowing we have a faulty system. Alright, cool. Let's get on with it. You love it when it's covered in adverts. So I've got 3-pin. Looking at it from the same angle there, pin 1 top left is 10 volts, pin 2 is ground. So if I put ground top left, pin 1 should be 10 and pin 3 should be 5. So let's try that out first, make sure we've got a working power supply. Okay, can you see that? So double checking, so curve to the bottom, pin 2 is ground, so we're going to ground it first, so pin 2 into there, then pin 1 should be 10 volts, plus 10 volts, yeah, so we're getting 10 on that, and we're getting 5 on the bottom. So yeah, so that power supply is good, so at least we know it's definitely an issue with our system now, it's not an issue with the power supply. I can get to testing the system and hopefully finding what the problem is. Cool. Don't want to scratch it, so we're going to put down a pair of Pokemon curtains. These are original retro Pokemon curtains. Never been a massive Pokemon fan myself, but I picked them up a while back when I think I bought them on eBay when I was a bit pissed, to be honest. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 Phillips screws inside of this piece, so let's get that going and see what we can do. Whoa. Turn that over. Okay, we've got a ribbon cable for the CD. Okay, so this all looks in pretty good condition. We can probably take off the CD-ROM first of all, which frees up our top case. We may be coming back to this in the future if the CD-ROM needs a new laser or anything else, but at the moment we can put this one aside. So that's our top unit done, and we can concentrate on this piece. So so far we've got a very clean looking system. I quite like the way it's built, it's a nice finish to it. I just need to find a way of looking for where this fuse is, and I'm guessing in this area down here underneath this heat shielding there's going to be something, because obviously that's where the power's coming in. I'm guessing this board here is our power supply board, so we're going to have a look at that and see if there's any issues in here, see if we're getting the voltage coming through. Cool, so let's have a look, see what we can do. I'm totally coming at this blind, never used one of these systems before. As I said, we've got a screw down there. I'll take that one out. There we go. Very flimsy piece of shielding, but it does the trick for them. Okay, so far no obvious burns, marks, fuses or other issues, so I'm guessing we're going to need to delve a little deeper. Okay, cool, looking good so far. So let's show you quickly what we're looking at. I shall be back with you in a second. Okay, what I'm going to try and do now we've got the CD part off and we've got a power supply here, we might as well try and power it while it's open. That's in. Okay, so still same issue. Yeah, nothing coming through on that. What I'm going to do is take a look over the system to see if there's any obvious errors. There's a couple of, oh, look at this, look at this. See, I told you that piece of shielding was dodgy. Right, let me get this power supply up. Okay, so one thing I've just noticed, this could be a big breakthrough on the system and sorting it. We've got a snap cable in here, so this piece of dodgy shielding that they screw in on top seems to have cut through this yellow cable here. Alright, let's try and get a zoom in on this moment of breakthrough. God, this could be a really quick video. How am I going to fix it this quick? So basically from the power board at the back to the power switch, we've got this cable which is snapped. Oh my god, this could be so easy to fix. And then this is a really good system for going forward with. Okay, so I'm going to pull that through. It's in the cable tie. None of the other cables are damaged by the look of it. This one, don't know why, maybe it's the movement, but that's definitely going to need repairing. So if I can take that, yeah, we're disconnected. I'm going to strip that cable now. I'm going to just twin it together and put a little bit of heat shielding on it and then solder it. And then we're going to give this another go. Oh my god, this could be a really, really easy fix for such a nice system. Cool, let's take a look. Get some tools. Go with, will that one fit? Look at that, beautiful. Move that out of the way. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's try that with continuity now. So I'm going to try it from the metal connector here to the metal connector there. Ah, we got continuity. Okay, so, oh my god, will this work? Right, I don't know whether to put it. Look, it's only 5 screws. I'm going to put all my faith in this and put it all back together. I'm going to keep this out of the way of this shielding because it cut through it last time. I'm gonna probably have to put it over the top. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just throw those screws back in quickly. Okay, moment of truth, moment of truth. Turn my soldering iron off so I don't burn anything. Recording, recording. Let's give it a go, guys. Alright, power button is off. Right, I'm so nervous. Right, let's give it a go. Yes! Fucking get in, get in. Right, we've got power. We've got power. Next. Right, I've got a standard RCA connector, which I'm going to connect to the front of my CRT TV. Right, power that off. Oh my god, guys, this is amazing. Right, let's connect these in. So, red. Right. Yellow. Right, I'm only going to be connecting onto the front of my TV, so I'm only going to use yellow and white. Double check that. It says video, yeah, video's yellow, audio white. Right, I'm going to move the camera. This is all real time, guys. So, powering on TV. Come on. Right, we're on AV. Let's power this on. No way! I am so chuffed. This is amazing. So it's looking for a CD or something now. Obviously this is their CD player menu. I've got no control pad or anything, so this is where this video is going to have to stop. But now that I've got this working, I'm definitely going to get a control pad and definitely going to get a game to test it on. Oh my god, this is amazing. Cool. Alright, catch you in a sec, guys. Okay, so it's up and running. I can't believe how simple a fix that is. I feel like I'm cheating on this video because it's meant to be a bit of a fixed video and I was intending to get into some detail on this. I don't know how much detail because I don't know anything about the system anyway, so I would have been researching and getting on with things, testing the usual things anyway. First of all, my initial thinking was no power supply. Could have been a faulty power supply. They've sold it on without changing the power supply out. Tested with that power supply, still nothing. Opened it up, visually inside it's mint, it's really nice condition, except for that one cable, and I'm wondering, that must be a common fault on them, because that cable goes through that shielding, and it obviously movement and things moving back and forth, it's obviously cut away that cable and just snapped it in half. So there's no continuity, so when I was pressing the power button I was getting nothing through it. So I'm up and running. I've got a CD player interface on here now. I've just gone in the bin and picked out for one of my Mega CD games up here. I bought this in the boot sale the other week and it was in a smashed up double CD case. So I went down to the charity shop and I bought a double CD, brand new sealed one, which was Royal Celebrations. I don't have any other music CDs out here, but I'm wondering if I pop this audio CD in now, whether it'll pick up and start playing. I don't know what the music is like. Royal Celebrations, it must be some kind of fanfares and hurrah for the Queen type of thing, but we'll give it a go. I don't know whether it's going to play or whether I need to use a remote to start it, but here we go. Let's pop it up. Let's see what happens. And this will be a good test of the CD-ROM as well, so if the CD spins and hears things. So we can see it's the CD. Ah man, I must have to press play or something, so... I need to get a remote, a control pad for this, so as soon as I get a control pad I'll be making another video, but for the time being I'm going to get onto eBay. I'm going to order myself a control pad and a game to test this out. There's other options with this, guys, so I wouldn't mind knowing in the comments what you're thinking on this. So Obviously the CD-ROMs in these things have got a tendency to, the laser goes after a while. I don't know what this one's like, whether it's going to play games or not, but there's similar to the Dreamcast, there's an SD card replacement for the CD drive. So you literally take out the CD drive and you plug in this new board, and that board then takes an SD card which you can put loads of different games onto. So if you think that would be of interest, let me know. I'm not going to keep this system long term, I don't think. I can't really justify having it in my collection. I've got a Neo Geo in my arcade machine which I play Neo Geo games on. I don't really need a Neo Geo console in the house as well, and they're quite pricey, so if this is all up and running, it's probably about the £200 plus mark for a working system. So I probably will end up moving it on. So whether you think it would be more valuable or appealing to people with an SD card reader in there, let me know in the comments what you're thinking. Okay, so that's as far as we can take it today, guys. Thank you for watching. There's a fly flying around doing my head in. The usual things, like, comment, subscribe, ignore the dog barking, and I'll catch you soon. Cool.